Wow, we've got a packed house. You had to bring out extra chairs. Woo! This is the third recital we've had, and we've had all three this week. And I managed to squeeze a 3-day trip to Toronto in this week as well somehow for my son's graduation. So it's a big week of accomplishments and marking the occasion. So we're really proud of everyone's accomplishments, and today you're going to enjoy performances of some of our bass students, guitar students, and a few vocalists as well. There's some duets and some accompaniment where teachers are going to accompany their students. There's a bunch that are going to play solo, and it should be pretty fun and varied and interesting. We'll try and keep it moving along real quick. But there might be a little bit of tweaking as we go along, lots of electric instruments. Somebody might need some tweaking, some tuning. Well, as much as possible, if you haven't had a chance to already, try and get your guitar tuned up ahead of time. If you need any help, Mike is back there. Wave, Mike. See, Mike's our guitar tuner back there. More about him later. And let's get started. So we're going to start with a bass duet.
Yes.
I understand.
Yes.
And with David, accompanied by John and his teacher John. Stanley Jordan tune.
Stanley Clark.
Stanley Clark.
Yeah, very close. Very similar.
Not your typical book one bass piece. This will be very fun, I'm sure. You want to say anything about it?
Yeah. I got David a couple months ago, and I was really impressed almost right away by his ability to just learn really fast. So this tune, I taught him this I think we're a month and a half in. This is a bass player from the 70s. He's still around. He's getting pretty old though. His name's Stanley Clark, and he really revolutionized the bass guitar. Traditionally, I'm sure, as you're aware, the bass guitar is typically viewed as a backup for guitars. Well, I'm here to prove you wrong. It is not a backup for guitars. It can stand on its own as a melody instrument, as a solo instrument. And Stanley Clark really kind of paved the way for solo bass players, for soloing, leads. He actually used a lot of distortion like an electric guitar player would use. So he really was a phenomenal bass player. So this tune is called School Days, and it's probably his most famous tune. You may or may not recognize it. If you're a jazz fan, you probably will. If not, you may not. But him and I, David and I, are going to be trading back and forth leads and rhythm, which is kind of interesting, as I said before, because typically on bass you're just part of the rhythm section. So you're going to hear a lot of, there's a lot of slap technique, there's a lot of melody, and there's power chords, which are also rare on bass, and they're usually just the domain of guitar. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.